Hi guys, it's been awfully long time since I put something here, and I've been asking myself whether I should even keep on doing this. But I recognize and I realize the main aim of actually shooting videos and posting on YouTube was not just to get views or anything. Although those things matter, but those are not my main priority. My main priority is pushing out impact, documenting my journey, and trying to reach out to people who are in the same path as I am. So in the past 3 months or 4 months, during my second semester in 300 level, I had a lot of things going on. There was so much motion for me because entering that second semester, I already put in my mind that I was going to do things I have never imagined to do, but I was scared of doing them. So I already said before, I had a startup which I'm already building, and I'll talk about the startup in another video. So I had this startup, and I needed to develop some skills in order to build the startup, front end and back end and other skills, because I did not want to just be without any skills. So I was working on this startup. Then eventually I got caught up with pitches that I had to go and do about my startup. I thought about this thing over and over again. You know, I did not want to go out and go and pitch. First of all, I was scared. Secondly, I was not yet ready. But there was something I understood in that scenario is that you can never be fully ready. I'm not going to wait till I have the full app or I have the full website or I've already started making money before I pitch my business idea. So I applied, and I pitched. Luckily for me, I pitched in three different conferences in my school. And yes, I did not win any of the pitching competition, but that did not matter to me. Me going out there and talking, scared, doing it afraid, and just doing it as far as I was doing it. And after I did it, I was very, very happy. I cared less about the results. I just had so much belief in me after doing the first one, onto the next one, and onto the next one. After that, I had this confidence build that I can actually make my dream of actually impacting my school, impacting the world from that second semester. So I went to apply for becoming a one day vice chancellor. And again, my face is not like a very familiar face in my school, but I just went for it. I went for it because I knew I wanted to be the one day vice chancellor, but it was a more of like push yourself to an extent. It's more of like what is uncertain is what I should do. So I was more uncertain about that, so I went to do it. And God being graceful to me, I got to enter into the final stages of that whole competition, of that vice chancellor competition. Yes, I did not reach the last stages for voting, but I reached the penultimate stage. And I'm really, really happy because it actually brought out that leadership mentality in me. It showed me that I can actually become anything I wanted to be, by just thinking and doing. So another thing I actually did was I ran for president in my college. Again and again, people were like, "You're not going to win it. No, there's no way you're going to win it." And yes, they were not wrong. I did not win it. But that was not the main thing. The main thing was that when I ran for this presidential election, I got to meet people, I got to talk to people, I got to share my ideas to a class, to a group, to a lot of people. I remember when I was saying that I wanted to use YouTube to learn how to speak to people like how I'm speaking to you right now. And it actually showed there. It showed me that I can actually speak to people. So there was this roommate of mine that followed me on a campaign I did to a class, and he was astonished by the way I spoke to those people. He was asking me, how do you do this? That him in his next life he cannot do it. And honestly, I was thinking to myself, 2 years ago, I could not do that. Maybe I was not that shy, but 2 years ago I could not speak very well without making mistakes. I could not calm myself down and talk very well. And honestly, this has actually brought to light that this whole particular YouTube channel share has helped me a lot. So me just talking to the camera every day or every week has helped me more than I could actually see. So that's why I am posting this on here again. So I'm posting this on here because I want you all to know that if there's anything you're uncertain about doing, you should just do it. Because honestly, I feel like I would have had more regrets right now if I did not go for that vice chancellor position or presidentship or pitch at those conferences. I would have had so much regret because I knew those were the things I needed to do and not did it because I was uncertain. So I'm just trying to just tell you that if there's anything you're uncertain about, just do it. If you fail, you are going to fail forward. But if you do not try, you are going to remain the same place. I just want to just tell you that if there's anything you're pursuing in life, you should actually pursue it. Especially those things you're uncertain of, that you know that if you do them, you're going to elevate your lifestyle or elevate your life to a whole different development. So, see you guys next week and peace.